All right, everybody, we're just starting to stream up. Figure folks will be coming on here shortly. So we're just going to let it go for now. Probably put you guys in mute. So you know. Oh, got the viewer on already. Yeah. Well, what do we have? About 15 minutes before game time. So activities will be starting up here shortly.
Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, Holy Spirit, we pray, Lord, that that you keep everyone safe today in this game. We thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for the officials that we have, and that you provide and supply everything that we need. And we pray, Lord, that you just give us a good day on the field today. And we glorify you, Lord, in these players utilizing their skills, abilities, and gifts. And we give you all the glory. We pray this in your name. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Alright, are we going to have the coin toss now?
Hey, thank you for what you do. Thank you. Well, I don't know about AC/DC right after prayer. just me. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we got, but
Yeah.
That's sorry.
Who are you talking to? You're okay. Bye.
All right. So just want to thank everybody for being here today. Looks like we have coin toss here. Did you catch who won that?
I don't know. It looks like the Centurions are kicking.
Looks like Centurions are kicking, so if they're kicking, that would be great. So that means we get the ball in the second half. And just like thank everybody for being out here today. Let's see, we're going over to the football game here. So just want to let you guys know out there, we've got a special guest broadcaster today. Luke Piazza is going to be here. He's going to be doing some of this talking, so you don't have to listen to me the whole time and all my ramblings. And we also have Herbie Allen here running the camera for us today. So you should get some better shots of the video and all that kind of stuff. And he's got a lot that he knows about football too. So between these two guys, you're probably going to learn something today. So thanks for being here, guys.
And thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. And it does look like Centurions are kicking, so that means we'll receive the ball in the second half, which is great.
Yes, sir. So let's see, we've got
Playoff football.
yeah,
Sure,
playoff football.
Brand new season for NVHAA right here.
That's right.
Try to get that, hold this paper down.
The Yance to kick off. Rolls it back to
What's that? Number one.
number one. He's not on the loose on the
Right here,
roster.
go down here. No.
Puts it up. Good tackle.
Nice tackle. Good stop on the play.
Yeah, it looks like number one, Noah Fleming. We have a roster change from the other side. I guess they had a torn jersey or something. So he's usually a number 82 or something like that. Sure. So what are we at? About the 38-yard line or something like that?
No, about the
28.
28. Yeah.
28. Yeah.
Shepard Jones making his first start at safety back here for NVHA today. Number 4 back end. It's like someone's going 5 wide out of the gate.
Okay, coming over here, pitch to the inside.
Double pass, a good stop. Really good stop.
Let's get a assignment football.
Great discipline on the defensive line.
Javi took the quarterback, shoveled it up, and Javi came back inside and lit up the running back on the shovel play. So that looks like a loss of about 1 right there.
Yeah, it looks like 17, David Lejeune was in on that tackle as well. All right.
Number 1 comes in motion. See, another shovel play right in the middle.
Another good stop.
Oh, ball's out, ball's out.
Ball's out. Who's got it?
I guess they must have.
Must have recovered.
Looks like it's a football still.
So we're looking at 3rd and 11.
Look at the throw. Oh, Javi! Javi Perez gets there for the sack!
What a sack! Awesome sack! Awesome sack!
Oh,
Great coverage in the secondary because that was certainly a covered sack.
All right.
Javi Perez got there, beat his man.
Looks like they're.
And he's
are
had
they
a
going
great
for it?
season on that defensive line.
She's been incredible this year.
Nope. Okay, we got to remember to announce stuff too.
Okay, you want to do that? Or?
So yeah, I'll probably do a lot of that.
Pepper Jones is back deep to return this punt right here.
Yeah, as you see here, Luke, I forget a lot of stuff as we're going along. I get into the game, and yeah, we're really enjoying what's happening.
High snap.
Oh.
They will shoot. Oh, was that tipped?
Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Stay away from it.
Wow, that's a nice roll for them though. Brings them back to about the 45.
They got a good bounce. It's still a nice 3 and out, for the defense.
After the punt, that brings up 1st and 10 from the Centurions 45. Yeah, you got to remember to do that more. Is that Jed in the backfield there?
Yeah, there's Ivan Kane in the backfield. I think Ackerman comes in motion. Look at the carry on the outside. Jed cuts it up. Joe's a stiff arm. Jed will bay down. Got a gain of about 5, it looks like.
That's a good run. Strong run.
Yeah.
Very strong run. Yep, it's going to be about 2nd and 6.
Get about 4 on the play.
Yeah. That's good. Just keep moving the ball down the field.
Super Jones comes in motion.
Going for a pass down.
Oh, was that?
That's a catch.
It was a catch by from Timo White. Good delivery from Luke Moser on the pass.
3rd and short.
Yeah, after that catch, it's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Centurions. Hand off to Jed. Took a little time.
Bouncing around Joe with a spin move. That'll be a Centurion's first down from what it looks like.
Yeah, looks like enough for the first.
First down.
Centurions first down. Looks like they're is that about the 41 of the Disciples?
They got Lance Thompson in at running back.
Luke Mosier in there at quarterback.
Split back look. Inside run to Lance Thompson, who's going to get power forward for a gain. About 2 yards on the play. Maybe 1.
Brings up a 2nd and about 9. That's good to see a bunch of running to start the game out. Just making positive yardage.
So later in the game, you can establish a run game, wear him down. Hopefully, Jedediah and McKinney can break one off in the 3rd, 4th quarter. Establish a rhythm, especially.
Oh,
That'll be a false start on the offense.
well, the Disciples sound pretty into it over there. Keep hearing the guys on that side of the field hollering. So might have to send you over to get the Centurions a little bit louder. Come on. It's pretty quiet over here. Get the fans into it.
Well, we're on defense. On offense, you want the fans.
Yeah.
You want them. You want the offense to be able to hear the calls. Now, when we're on defense, is when you want the noise.
Pretty light after Javier's sack, I will say.
Oh, absolutely.
Trains at 5 wide all of a sudden. He drops back, looking at the he's a corner route.
That's interference.
That was like
Nice catch by Timo.
Timo White hauls it in down the field for a first down. I did not think he was going to catch that.
Nope, they're bringing it back.
Oh, never mind.
Guess they're saying that was incomplete. Thought there was a little bit of bump in there. Yeah, being a Centurions fan, I'm always looking for those flags to come out.
Yeah.
And that's okay because it is a Centurions broadcast.
Yep. So that's going to bring up a third and what's that? About 16?
Roser drops back. We're going to throw over the middle. Caught by Nick Ackerman. Cutting up the field.
So it's going to be 4th and short.
Oh, flag on the field.
Flag on the field at the end.
Oh. That's not good. Don't need any flags out here right now. Let's see what. Well, whenever they call it, you guys let me know what it means.
It's an ineligible man. Ineligible man.
No,
He's tapping his hat.
That's an ineligible man downfield on the Centurions. It's like punting now. 4th and a mile.
Whoa.
We're going for it. Is it 3rd or 4th down though? That's
Well, if you have a penalty,
No,
wouldn't
still
it stay
third down.
third
Still
down?
third down. Okay.
Third down.
Yeah. I don't. All right. So. All right. 3rd down and still long. It's a little bit windy out here right now.
Lost
Gonna
one
give
at Jed
the ball
out of
to
the kitty. Jed accelerates, cutting outside. Jed, oh!
Got upended there by, was that number 80? Who's that over there?
Cameron Pina.
No, they're gonna come.
Bringing up a 4th and about 12 for the Centurions. I remember first punt we had against these guys last time, they took it right off of Luke's foot and returned that for a touchdown. So
Number 13, Rhett Delbridge. Going for 6.
yeah.
Against the punt.
All
Good
right,
kick.
got a kick away. That's good. Number 5's back there. Let's
Yeah, we're getting a good
all
roll.
right.
Good roll. Good roll.
What's that, Amari Boyd there to
Boyd with the
coverage?
Down, yep.
all right, let's see where they are. After that punt brings up Disciples football. Just a little note out there for everybody. The snack bar is open, and we do have some Chick-fil-A sandwiches over there today. So if you are hungry and didn't get anything for lunch yet, or you just want a mid-afternoon snack, please stop by, and we've got Chick-fil-A sandwiches. All right, so it looks like they're
Their own 5-yard line from what it looks like.
It's always hard to tell the yardage on where everybody is.
Delbridge will give a jet sweep, it looks like, on the outside.
Number 1 in.
Oh, ball's out, ball's out!
Oh,
Nice
Is that
play.
There's a
Is that safety?
no, it looks like he's out of there.
tackle
Was
for a
that
loss.
17
Yeah,
Lejeune?
tackle
Looks like
Or
Lejeune and Javier Perez chased him down.
Down
Looks like
to the 1-yard line.
Wow.
Why is it
back
like that?
Backing them up, looks like these guys are running fast. They're trying to get out there. Centurions are shifting around a little bit. All right, so 2nd down.
Like the pass. Fire over the middle, tipped away.
Tipped away.
Oh,
Good
Bring up.
coverage.
3rd and 14 from the 1-yard line.
so he's going to bring up a 3rd and about 14 for the Disciples. All right, so this is where we're supposed to be loud, right?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
They're
Let's
down.
get a little bit louder. If you get, excuse me, could you all move just a little bit? Thank you.
Work down low, snap, drop back, looking to throw. Tip.
oh, good
Intercepted by Isaac Lawson. Isaac Lawson leading the end zone.
Touchdown, Centurions.
Touchdown
All right.
from the senior Isaac Lawson.
Touchdown.
Caught off the deflection, took it in for a touchdown.
Isaac Lawson. Wow.
After the extra video.
Yeah. you know, maybe each series. Kind of thing. Each series, you know, like Centurions. And when they're done, we're stopping. And then starting up when the other team gets the ball. All right, so we got Luke DeGance on for the extra point attempt. Luke's been working a lot this year and over the past summer. Oh, bad
That's
snap.
that. Isaac Lawson rolls out.
Isaac's
Puts it up in the back of the end zone.
Is it caught? Oh,
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Accidentally ended it early.
Centurions 6.
All right,
Central
so
Virginia 0.
go ahead, change the score here. So we have a 6. So what'd you think about those first couple of drives there, Luke?
I think like Centurions right now need to establish a run game. I think they did it with Jedediah McKinney a little bit. Penalties ultimately killed that first drive. I think if they can play a clean game and get the ball going downfield, I think the quick game is definitely there against this team. Finding Nick over the middle, finding Timo underneath a few times. Really think what the defense gives you right now, controlling time of possession especially. Hopefully that's what we can do. I mean, we're on defense again, so
Yeah.
but
All right. So we got Luke DeGance out here kicking off. Who was it? Number 1 back there again deep. Noah Fleming. Looks like they're kicking it to him. Yeah, over his head.
Back-
Yeah. Oh.
in the end zone here, covers it. He's going to return it.
Good coverage.
Good tackle from Quit and Tap on the play.
All right. Had a lot of guys after that. So that's great for the Centurions.
It's really great to have a kicking game because field position matters.
Yeah.
And whenever you can flip field position like that, you give defense room to run, to do what you need.
Off. Good to see. Kind of thing these guys need.
Secures it 5 wide. It's
Looks like somebody did something wrong.
Offsides on the defense.
Oh, wow.
All right, so 1st and 5.
They're walking the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. Offsides on the defense should bring up a 1st and 5 for the Centurions.
Centurions will stand 5 wide. Nick Ackerman comes in the slot. Jedediah did point of motion. Good Justin. Jed gets on the outside. Jed cutting it upfield. The spin move again. Ball's out.
Ball's out. Looks like they're going to
Good
return this one
Delbridge
for a
running it
touchdown.
back. Gonna go all the way.
Yeah, he didn't even need to turn around to look. Wow.
Change of events right
Is
there.
that 33? Ian Delbridge. Number 33, Ian Delbridge on the fumble recovery and return for a touchdown. After moving down the field, you know, it's always tough to see something like that. We'll see what they can do. Maybe they can get in there and get the pull that mat up there. Hey guys, can y'all just leave the mat alone? It's like, are they going for 2? Yeah, it looks like since they're waiting on a play to be called in, they're probably going for 2.
I think the most sense from this team. That's what they did last time. Delbridge will line up again. John Met going to throw a little rub route.
Oh,
They caught.
nice coverage there by Isaac Lawson to stop that 2-point conversion.
I think they got
No,
it.
they got
they
it.
got it?
They
Oh.
did get it.
There was a slot guy ran a little rub route outside, picked up the linebacker, allowing a little bit of space to come inside. Caught for the 2-point conversion.
After the 2-point conversion, Central Virginia Disciples 8 and the Centurions 6. All right.
Ball security is huge.
Yeah. Still in the first quarter here. Not sure how much time that there is in this quarter. We'll see. Maybe the referees will announce it here at some point, so we'll know. Yeah, so the Centurions have to start all over again on offense. They were driving down the field last time.
Well, so if we take what we know from the last drive, we know that the running game was established. You know, we were able to move the yards down the field. Fortunately, a play like that is going to happen in football. Now, if you're Coach Keon Majors right now in the Centurions offense, you say, how are we going to respond again? Now, run game was working last time, the quick game passing. You know, we got to make a statement right here and say, we're going to move the ball down the field and score again. We're going to flush this mistake and move on.
Yeah. That'd be good. So it's number, 13 kicking it?
Brett Delbridge to
Brett
kick off.
Delbridge.
Marv
Nice
Boyd
kick.
back deep to return. We'll
Oh, and of course it dies.
Marv will field it. The crease.
Come on, Amari. All right, come on, go!
All the way to the 20. He's still in. Amari will go. Touchdown NVHAA. Bye-bye statement play. Amari Boyd puts a team on his back, takes it 99 yards.
Talk about a flip.
All the way.
You know,
99 yards to the house.
that's impressive. You know, it's ball bouncing back there. I think he was hoping it was going to make it into the end zone, but it worked out even better that it didn't.
We see he slowly waiting for his blocks to catch up. He let them get in place.
He kept his
read
eyes
it,
on
took
the
it
ball
left.
the entire time.
And once he got to that 40, everyone knew he was gone. No one was catching him.
Oh, he found the gaps. That's just great downfield vision. Found his gaps.
All right, looks like the Centurions are going to go for 2 on this play. Got Luke Mosier out there.
Billy.
Being bunch here. So the swing route caught by David Lejeune. We rode short.
No, didn't get it.
All right.
So 12 to 8. We'll still take it.
After the 99-yard touchdown kickoff return by Amari Boyd, the 2-point conversion did not convert. So the score now is the Disciples 8, the Centurions 12. All right. And yeah, a lot of action here real quick for you guys. Looks like we have about 20 viewers right now, so that's great to see. We always love to have lots of people on there. Looks like Luke DeGance is going to be kicking off from the 40-yard line.
Amari Boyd did his best Titus White impression from last season.
Yeah.
line.
Gain. Right down.
5. Trevor.
Going.
Fire. And more.
And bring up around different stuff in the
So the start
six. Yeah. So he can go up enough shot.
To try
End of
you or be defense really put in.
all right. So this,
inside run to Lucas Smith again, waiting on the blocks.
looks like they're there to get him.
Brought down. Brings up 4th down.
Pick up a couple of yards on that, so it's only about 4th and 2. About 4th and 2 after the carry. All right. I think the laptop's here getting a little toasty right now in the sun. So it should be picking up, trying to put some shade on it.
Quick snap, Moser drops back, going to throw out route. JP McLaughlin. Oh, JP McLaughlin
First
gets the
down.
first down by about
Great play.
3 yards.
Great move after the catch.
Luke Moser making the decision to take the first down. Letting JP McLaughlin cut it upfield. Nice spin move.
First down reception by J.P. McLaughlin. That's nice. So they're at 35-yard line. Downfield. Lucas Smith still in the backfield there. They gave it to him the 3 plays before.
Lucas on the outside.
Going around the outside. Got a little bit of speed going there, but he was run out by number 33 and 80. He's 33. Ian Delbridge and 80 Gabe Green. Seem to be saying a lot of Delbridge names here.
I think it was Delbridge and Delbridge.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Both
2 of them
seniors.
there. Yeah. Pretty active in there. Short gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd and about 9. Let's see. Still on that 80. It looks like Coach Keon letting them know what the play is. Calling it in.
Isaac Lawson, the single receiver, straight inside of the field. Correct snap. Go on, slug over. Oh, Luke Moser steps up, looking to run. Luke Moser scrambles. Wow. Good gain on the play.
Great gain on the play.
Yeah, big chop by number 13, Rhett Delbridge there going after the ball.
We'll give credit where credit's due. Number 18 on the cycle stayed home. Saw the sluggo route coming, so they're just doing the slant and then turns it into a go route.
Brings up a 3rd and about 5 for the Centurions at the 30-yard line.
Mike McLaughlin out in the game at quarterback.
Oh, wow. See what we have here. 3rd and 5. What do we got going on?
Hand off to Lance Thompson, bouncing it outside.
Nice turn.
Keeping his legs going.
Nice run. Good
Tackled
run.
by a whole host of disciples there. Gain of about 1 on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Centurions. All right. So it looks like Mike McLaughlin staying in. Or is that a timeout by the disciples? All right. So that'll give the Centurions a chance to figure out what they're going to do on this play.
No trade. Sorry, no trade. No trade.
Looks like they're sending them right back out.
No.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. So it's a 4th down and about 4.
McLaughlin drops back, looking to throw, chucks it deep. He intercepted.
All right.
All right. It's the equivalent of a punt.
Yeah.
It was 4th down, so they got it on about the 10.
After the 4th down interception, looks like the ball's on about the 9-yard line of the Centurions. So that'll be 1st and 10 for the disciples. All right. Yeah, that's a tough play because they would have picked up about 20 yards if they'd let that ball hit the ground.
You almost want it to get picked off. You don't want to score a touchdown, but you'd rather have to get the ball at the 9-yard line, give the ball at the 9 versus about the 30-yard line where they were previously.
Yeah. Here we go.
Bridge fires the outside.
Nobody was
And
over there.
bounds.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10 for the disciples. So yeah, they're going to number 1 a lot. Noah Fleming. Number 8 in there. Is that Mark Vivian? Looks like he's back. So what kind of stuff should Mark be looking for right now?
Oh, ball's out. Looks like it's that looks like
Intentional grounding. That's going to be my guess. They throw a flag in late.
that was weird. I think the ball slipped out of his hand. I mean, I think his arm's coming forward, but it looks like he's kind of pull it back like a Tom Brady tuck rule type of situation.
So we're going to see what they're going to call this.
Holding.
Holding.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense.
Back
Looks
'em
like
up.
are they going to back him up or deny it?
I think
I'd back him up.
I would back him up in this
I'd
case.
back him up, take half the distance to the goal and back him up to the 5.
And then Centurions defense has gotten a pick 6 in the situation before.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, they've held their ground here, so it looks like it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yep,
declined
decline.
the penalty.
You'd rather have 3rd and 10 versus 2nd and 15, I guess.
Penalty is declined, bringing up a 3rd and 10 for the disciples. Yeah, this is where the defense really needs to come alive, get in there. We've been calling Javi's name a lot here. So let's see, where's number 1? That's a guy they seem to be targeting a lot. He's being covered by Isaac Lawson. Oh, quarterback gives him a big thumbs up, so he knows the play.
We're going to throw an out route on the right side. Isaac Lawson is there to make a big stop.
Good stop.
There's a flag on the far side of the field, so we'll see what that penalty is.
That's got to be either on the line or maybe the receiver not in the proper position.
Talk about Isaac Lawson, getting a pick 6 early on in the game, striking guys down, making tackles. He showed up to play today. Covering the flat very well as the outside linebacker position. He's trying to play the outside. Let guys make a catch, but come up and make a hit afterwards. He's been doing that, perfectly today. So.
Yeah, so false start.
False start. Are they taking the penalty or are they going to decline it?
I don't think you can decline a false start. I guess you can now.
is declining. It makes it fourth down, fourth and 10.
Down, and they'll take the result of the play. So they gained a couple on that play, didn't they?
I don't believe so.
Brings up fourth down. Yeah, I think
Still from the original line of scrimmage. So about the 9-yard line is from where they started their drive.
Yeah, well, this referee over here seems to be wanting to mark the ball separately. Yeah, it looks like they're moving it now. So they picked up probably about 3 or 4 on that play. So that still brings up a 4th and 6. Long 6. So we do have Shepard Jones back to receive the punt. If they're going to punt. Yep. Is that number 33?
Number 33 back.
33, Ian Delbridge. Yep, you just got to keep an eye out.
Keep an eye on the ball.
Oh, nice high snap.
Javier Perez almost gets back there.
Oh, yeah, just.
Isaac Lawson will field the punt.
Oh.
He's tackled.
There's a flag right there.
Flag on that play. Wonder if it was maybe whoever was back there blocking for him. Yeah, it looks like one of our. Yeah, they said it's against the Centurions. So we might be backing up another 15 yards or something. Yeah, we got one of our players coming in, putting his arms up. Guessing he was the offender. So after a punt of 25 yards, if they're going to mark off 5. Oh, I guess they're getting it at about the 40?
Yeah, about the Disciples 41.
About the 41. Centurions football, 1st and 10 from the Disciples 41. We'll call it that. All right, so that's good. It didn't hurt too bad.
Toss right to Jedi McKinney. Jet will cut it up. Sidestepping and sliding his way down. But again at 2.
Yeah. That was a nice run. It looked like he didn't really have much there for him. But he was able to gain a couple of yards on that.
Luke Moses back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Centurions. I always sound like I'm asking a question when I say where we are.
That'd be a good time to go vertical.
The border drops back. Looking for the hitch route. Jake McLaughlin is going to cut it up.
Oh!
Ball's out! Picked up by the Disciples.
Number 1, that Noah Fleming.
Fleming on.
Fumble recovery by Noah Fleming. It'll be Disciples football at their own 36.
Ball
1st
security.
and 10.
Ball security, ball security, ball security.
All right. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for them.
I think as Coach Bobby used to say, when they start tackling, just go down because nothing good happens if you stay up.
Yeah.
Delbridge drops back, looking to throw to his right. David Lejeune.
Good defense. That's just good pursuit.
Yeah.
When you watch David Lejeune, he's very trusting his eyes. When he sees a play go somewhere, he sees someone come in the middle or so outside, he just trusts his eyes. He goes, breaks up a pass there before 2nd and 10.
Well, Javier is getting major penetration on our offensive line. We're getting back there. And there he is again.
Javier Perez.
Oh.
Little overthrown.
Overthrown. Great coverage by the Centurion secondary.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Disciples. Almost looked like that was intended for Shepard Jones there out there on that coverage. It was well overthrown over him. All right, 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Another time for the defense to come up big. Another thumbs up from the quarterback there.
Delbridge looking to throw down the left sideline.
Good coverage.
Overthrown again.
Overthrown again. Good coverage by Caleb Majors.
after the incomplete pass brings up a 4th and 10 for the Disciples. All right. So that 33. Ian Delbridge going back to punt. Let's see. Javi's been getting good penetration on these.
Oh, man, I tell you, that defensive line, that's been a bright spot.
Doesn't look like he's out there right now.
Oh, he's out there.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Right in the middle. Javi lines move to the center. Javi and David Lejeune both getting back there almost every time.
Oh.
Don't go for it.
No.
Jones will return it down the right sideline. The stiff arm.
Oh.
Christian falls down.
Man.
Oh, he was
Almost
so
had the
close.
sideline.
One step.
Yeah, it was worrisome just having picked the ball up, but you know it turned out okay. He was going.
My heart stopped there for just a second.
Yeah, it looked like he lost his footing there, going around, trying to make it around that edge. He was coming up close on that sideline.
If he had gotten that step, I mean, there was on this side of the field, there was open real estate.
Yeah. That was a nice return.
Nice
so that
return.
brings up 1st and 10 from, we'll call it their own 44.
Yeah.
44 for the Centurions.
Zach gets isolated on the backside. Inside run the Jedi McKinney. Jed's still chugging along.
Good run. Nice, solid run.
What's that, about 6 or 7 on that carry?
6 or 7. Yeah, so it's bring up about 2nd and 3. Yep.
Second
and 2.
Gain in about 8. Brings up a 2nd and 2 for the Centurions.
This is an offense you want to take a shot right here. You got 2nd and 2. You want to prepare yourself for 3rd down, right? So you only need 2 more yards. So this is the perfect opportunity for NVHAA to run 4 verts, run some deep crossing pattern, take the ball down the field. If you don't get it, you only need 2 more yards in the next play. So
exactly.
Oh,
we're going to run instead to Jed, who spins, twisting his way down for a 1st down.
Wow, look at that. Still going. Still going.
Good run. 1st down, Centurions. Or you could just give them a heavy dose of that.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Centurions after the hard run by Jedediah McKinney. All right. So what are they at? The 40? 39?
About the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
The biggest thing that's in there right now is NVHAA is winning in the trenches right now. It doesn't matter who's at running back, whether it's Jed, Lucas Smith, or Lance Thompson. Consistently getting 4 or 5 yards a pop. Meanwhile, Jed cuts it outside.
Nice run.
He keeps getting up.
About 6 right there?
6 on the play.
Wow.
Like I was saying, when you can do that with any running back in the game, that means your offensive line is just dominating right now.
Yeah.
NVHAA, they're bullying him up front, offense and defense. You know, they're creating pressure on the passing game, even on punts right here. NVHAA is running the ball at will right now. Doesn't matter. You know, you can be back there, you know, and you can run for 100 yards right now. So.
Well, I don't know if I could be running for 100 yards. All right. Timeout by the Disciples.
I was going to say quarter, or that was the question.
So it's we're in the 2nd quarter. This is the first week in the ECC Championship Series. There'll be a game next week. So depending on the outcome of this game, it's going to be playing against the winner of the FCA Bucks and the Central Maryland Crusaders. So we're not sure of the location, or at least I'm not sure of the location for the game next week. But probably going to be at the same time. We're on 2 o'clock, like most of our games are. So so hopefully, if you're able to, catch us next week when we have that game. We don't know any of the score of the other game, so we won't worry about that. We have this game with the Disciples right now. That's the only thing that matters. It's the guys we're on the field with right now. So this brings up a 2nd and about 4 for the Centurions at about the 33-yard line.
Hands up the middle to Lucas Smith. Cuts it back.
Nice
Lucas Smith
run.
still going up the middle.
Look at that.
Lucas Smith down to about the 20-yard line right there.
1st down Centurions by the nice run by Lucas Smith. All right. Down to the 20-yard line.
Now, Luke, it goes back to what you're saying. When you're winning in the trenches, you keep going with what's working, and it's been working.
Yeah.
So, especially right now, we're only 2nd quarter right now. We still have 2 more quarters of football left to play. And, you know, people get tired throughout the game, and we have 3 guys. We have Jed, Lucas Smith, and Lance Thompson who can all come in and run the ball effectively. that defense is gonna get tired
Flag on the
later
play.
in the game.
Yeah. And so who do we have in there? We got Michael Stevenson's at the center. You have Samson Stanley in there.
Yeah, looks like he got
holding.
Looks like you got Wyatt Moss and Samson Stanley at guard. Then you have Lucius Rebelli, and I believe it is Braden Cap at tackle. And then, like you said, Michael Stevenson as center. So.
So I think it's 10 yards from where the foul occurred.
Yeah.
So it doesn't back us up too bad. So it's not like it's going to be 1st and 20. It's more like 1st and
17.
15, 17. Yeah.
All right. So 1st and 17. So we got a couple of guys there in the backfield.
Inside run to Lucas Smith, who bounces it outside, looking for blocks, coming up the field. Lucas Smith!
Wow.
All right! Bouncing the inside, run to the outside, and one in a foot race down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Centurions.
It's easy right now.
33, Lucas Smith on the nice run.
Great blocking up front. Again, that offensive line.
Well, it was supposed to be an inside run, but I think he bounced it outside, caught the edge, and at that point, no one's catching him in that foot race.
Yeah. That was a nice run.
That was a nice run. Very nice run.
Yeah.
That's also Lucas Smith's, I believe, his first touchdown of the
They're
season.
going for 2.
Zach Fitz comes in motion. It looks, fires a slant to Zach Fitz, who catches it in the end zone.
It's good. 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion for the Centurions. That brings the score to the Central Virginia Disciples 8, the Centurions 20. All right. That was a nice run. You know, he seems to be out there waiting for his blockers, and then, like you said, when he took it around that outside, he showed off some speed over there. It was really good to see. So yeah, those guys on the line should be getting a lot of credit right now.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, those are the guys making all this stuff available for him to be able to make a run like that.
And that was that our first offensive score of the game? Yeah.
First offensive touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
See, the offense, defense, special team scoring today.
There you go. It's all the way around.
Especially in the playoffs, this is what you need right now from a Centurions team like this. You know, all 3 parts of the game. You know, picking it up, playing well right now.
And this is the perfect time of the season to really put all of that together.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, have some comments coming in right now. Nice kick by.
Ball's
back.
Ball's down.
So Flemion will return it.
Oh, he's making some nice cuts up there. Still going around the 21 or 22. So that turned into a good return for the Disciples on that. So they bring it up.
It looked like it was going to be a disaster. Yeah, about the 22-yard line.
Well, looks like we have some people joining from Huntington Beach, California, watching the game today. We're glad you're out there watching. Hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah, weather here is pretty nice. I always think of California being really nice weather, and having beach in the name of your city, it's got to be really enjoyable.
Huntington Beach, there was a big air show there.
Shepard Jones playing up in the rifle pistol slot right now. Playing man and up with the out route.
Incomplete.
The pass intended for number 80, Cameron Pena.
Sack that back! Sack that back! Sack that quarterback!
Okay.
Sack that back! Sack that quarterback!
Got some Centurions cheering now on defense.
Sack that quarterback!
Here we go, another pass across the
Caught
middle.
over the middle. Mark Givian.
Holding, that's coming back. That's coming back.
Get a
That's
tackle.
holding.
Still going.
That's coming back.
All right, flag on the play. I'll make sure I announce that. Flag on the play.
Holding on to yep. Back him up.
So that was a holding on the play. It's going to bring him back. The second and
Since that happened at the line of scrimmage, that's going back to full 10.
All right.
So it'll be 2nd and 20.
Oh, yeah.
Back at the 10-yard line, it looks
Wow.
like, too.
Yeah. It happened right at the line of scrimmage. So in that case,
We got quads to the right for the disciples here. Typically,
Wow.
typically when you run quads, you actually don't want to throw to the quad. You want to isolate the backside receiver on a slant or a go route right here. They might throw a screen as well, but it will be a screen. In the end
Come
zone,
on,
Trevor
get him,
Jones
Shepard.
making tackle.
good defense.
Ball's out. He's tackled again. I tell you what,
Back to about the 3-yard line.
disciples just keep going backwards right now.
Loss on the play brings up a 3rd and 20-something. All right.
3rd and very long.
3rd and long. All right.
Defense is just defensive discipline and
You know
great
those
coverage.
You know those linemen are just hoping to get to that quarterback right
And
now.
you got quads to the left again. Gonna isolate the backside receiver. Could also be a deep crossing pattern here. Those will drop back, looking deep over the middle.
Got it down.
Batted down pass.
4th and forever.
After the batted down pass, that brings up a 4th and long for the disciples.
So this is the hardest part when you come into disciples have to punt now, because typically when you
Time to
punt
bring the house.
in the middle of the field, you have a lot of room for your punter to back up. Now Javi Perez and David
Time to bring the house.
already gotten pressure. They only got to go 7 yards now compared to 14.
Oh, yeah.
So
And didn't they have a high snap the last time?
Oh, they've had the last 2 snaps have been high.
Yeah.
the same position on the other side of the field. This is where David Lejeune made that punt block help win last time. Hunter will get it off.
Short punt, short punt.
Short punt, just let it go. Let it go.
Look at the ball about the 24-yard line is what it looks like.
Very good. Good job.
Looks like the Centurions going to take over at about the 24, 26. Not sure which side of the line those guys are lining up on. So, between this changeover on downs, 1st and 10 for the Centurions, we do, after the game next week, we are going to have the trip down to Florida for the homeschool football tournament. Talk about that more when we have another break. Oh, a little pass
Block on the
over.
screen, cutting up field. A good stiff arm. I tell you what, this is where NVHAA.
Boy, that was about 7 yards.
You need a touchdown right here because it'll put you on about, assuming they only get 26 to 8. But not only that, they get ball to start at half. So
Yeah,
you can go 2 for 1 right here. You get a touchdown. I don't know how much time left in the quarter, but you go score a touchdown, you can get a stop, and you get the ball to start the half again and go up 2 scores before they even really get to see the ball again. That'll give you a huge boost going to that
Yeah,
second half.
huge boost.
And that could really sucks the life out of this team.
And offensively, you can really open up the playbook and do whatever it is you want to do.
Along with that, you can also burn time having to worry about potential comeback coming in the way. So Jedi McKinney up the
Up the
gut.
middle.
Gee, man, he's just running all over them today.
All right. Looks like
They
first
go ahead and
down
mark
on
it.
the
It looks
play.
like first down. Yep.
It's going to be a first down after that run. 1st and 10. That's what the ref over here keeps saying. All right, now they're moving the sticks.
First down.
And it looks like they can still get a first down. So first down.
Rolling to his right. Finds David Lejeune in the flat.
Oh, come on, hold the
stiff
ball.
arming. Cuts it up down about the 5-yard line.
Oh,
Had enough for another first.
Disciples player down on the field. So yeah, that the homeschool football tournament down in Panama City Beach, Florida. That's the 12th through the 16th or something like that.
I believe the games will be on November 17th and November 19th.
17th and 19th.
So the team will most likely leave the 16th and get back on the 20th.
And it's such a great atmosphere, too.
Yeah.
Little pitch to Jed. Ball's out.
Come on, just fall on it, man.
Fall on it.
on it. Don't pick it up. Just fall on it. Up. Disciples recover the fumble. Looks like they're taking over from their own 23. Yeah, Centurions are just getting too many mistakes here today. Looks like I'm out on the field by Centurions. Yeah, that tournament down in Florida would be really nice for the guys. Now they have the option to take a charter bus down there. Then there's a retreat center that you guys stay at the entire time. Then they're able to use that the bus to get back and forth everywhere. So that's just a great benefit to have and everything like that. So how many times have you been down there, Luke?
I think this will be my 4th time going down to Florida. One time I was actually in Georgia due to a recent hurricane. I think 2018 is a hurricane in Florida, so the tournament got moved to Georgia. But aside from football, it's just a great experience. And it's really like when the team becomes a family at that point. You know, you have camp together where you start. You know, it's grueling, and you know, Florida can be grueling because of the games, but it's so much fun. You get to hang out, go to the beach together, get to play games together, to hang out with each other a little bit and play football. So
I'll tell you, last year. So for my son, for Donovan, he played in the spring and then played in the fall. So it was our first time experiencing that atmosphere. And that second football game against the team from Michigan.
Grand Valley
Patriots. Yes. That game was amazing. You talk about a comeback, never say die.
32-6, going in almost at halftime. A jet sweep here for the Disciples. Keep going backwards.
You got a block in the back. You're going to get a block in the back. There's 2.
Flags on the play.
Both on offense.
I don't know. Number 80 was clapping there on the offense.
Could be a crackback.
There's a block in the back.
That'll be on the offense.
So 2 blocks in the back?
As a defender, you can't, if the offensive lineman is not looking at you, you can't just take him out from behind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just dangerous at that point. So
penalties would offset.
It's to protect both players.
After the offsetting penalty, should take us back to 1st and 10. All right, looks like we're going here.
Quarterback in. This back there escapes. Gets rocked.
Great defensive pursuit.
Oh, looks like they took the quarterback's helmet off.
Yeah, he's got to go.
He should have to sub out for one play.
Yeah, he's got to go off.
He's walking out. He is.
Second and long.
It's going to be 2nd and long from about the 15-yard line. All right, let's see. Who do they have? Number 18 back there in the backfield, Lucas Taylor.
Taylor dropped the throw.
He's going to throw it across the middle. Nice catch there.
Caught by number 80. Good juking. Go up the field.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
So talk about the Centurions defense real quick. You know, over the past few possessions, forcing the offense to go back farther and farther. You know, coming up very big right now.
Timeout by the Disciples brings up a 3rd and about 10. Yeah, they keep backing them up. That makes it harder and harder when you're trying to, instead of going 1st and 10 or 2nd and 10, when you have 2nd and 18, probably starts to limit the number of plays you can really run there.
Yeah, especially you have to think about field positioning right now. Like, you know, if you're especially when you're down right now, 20-8, trying to get a drive going right before halftime, and the Centurions defense right now is just saying, you know, backing up 2nd and 20, and a situation like this, if it's 3rd and 10, you know, you can say as a defense, we'll let you take a 5-yard screen or take a 5-yard out route, and we'll come make the tackle because we know you can't go for it right now in this position because if you don't get it, Centurions get the ball about the 25-yard line. So right now, I would be surprised if the Centurions go a little bit farther back right now and protect the sticks, help make a tackle, and We'll get this ball back right before halftime.
Yeah. Wonder how much time is left in this first half.
They'll signal a 4-minute warning, I believe. So once that's already been done, then
Yeah. I don't know. We could holler down at one of these players and find out.
they probably don't know though. Probably. Like, quads to the right again for Central Maryland. Number 18, Lucas Taylor's still in. Gonna throw over the middle.
Oh, they're going for it. 27. Come on,
Pick off by
Taylor.
Caleb Majors. Nice interception on the other side of the field.
Interception by number 27, Caleb Majors. Centurions football be first and 10.
I believe that's his second interception of the day, right?
Yeah.
Who's gotten an interception? He's gotten 2. Isaac Lawson's gotten
got one.
He had that pick 6 to start off the game.
All right, looks
Great
like
coverage.
they're going to start from about the 48.
So Caleb Majors had 2 interceptions against this team last time we played them. I believe on senior day back in beginning of October. There's 2 more today.
Yeah.
Might want to stop throwing to that side.
All right, and it's still just the first half.
Yep.
Hopefully he'll do that like more. All right. Well, the Disciples fans are cheering for their defense. Luke's going for it. Come on,
Back to
Shepard.
Shepard Jones.
Nice move. Come on, Shep.
Shepard Jones. Fourth to the end zone. We brought down
Oh, wow.
the 6-yard line from what it looks like.
Wow, nice catch by Shepard there.
NVHAA ran a little switch route. Punt fake the screen. Got Shepard down the left sideline.
I love that.
Big
I love
play.
seeing him go vertical. That was a big play.
That brings up a first and goal for the Centurion. Off the catch of Shepard Jones, number 4. Yeah, that was a nice catch there. And that first move, he picked up, what, another 25 yards because of
I
that?
feel like covered at the 35 and then got down to like the 5-yard line after that.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, that's really good.
So we got plenty of time. That's where you want to hammer him with that run game. Let the offensive line get back to work.
Yeah.
Well, and especially what NVHA has done over the past 2 years, running like that inside zone key screen on that play fake that I've been kidding. When you've been running the ball the way I have, that defense is coming up every single play. They see a handoff, any like play fake, they're afraid 3 or 33 is going to get the ball. They automatically come up, line Shepard to sneak around the outside, get down the sideline and get a big play. Probably getting about, what, 50, 60 yards on that
50,
play.
60 yards, yeah.
About 6 seconds to go in the half.
Oh, about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got time for maybe one,
All right.
one play.
Yeah, we're here in time for one play.
I mean, you can possibly throw one quick fade and then kick a field goal maybe, assuming it's incomplete and fast. I just feel like you got to beam it in.
13 seconds. All right.
2 timeouts. Drop back, looking to throw an out route to Nick Ackerman, cutting it up.
Come on, Nick.
Come on,
Nick.
Still going.
It's out of bounds. That's all right.
Out of bounds. Clock should stop.
So he's down to about, what, the 4-yard line?
About the 4.
Brings up a second and goal from the 4 with not much time left on the clock.
Not really surprised the Centurions go
7 seconds?
7 seconds. So,
All right.
If you're Keon Majors, you got time for one quick pass and then possibly a field goal after that. So
Yeah.
you take your shot now, maybe backside to JP McLaughlin. Or he's not backside.
Oh, looks like we're getting a timeout from somebody. Oh,
Timeout, Central Virginia.
timeout, Disciples. We're here, and there's about 7 seconds to go in this first half. Just a reminder at halftime, the snack bar is open over there. They had Chick-fil-A sandwiches earlier, so you might want to swing by there if you're still interested in one. Not sure if they have any left at this point. But they've also got nachos, bottled water, hot chocolate, soda, some Gatorade, chips and crackers, cookies, candy, and some baked goods. So if you have an opportunity, please stop by the snack bar over there. Yeah. I get to where I forget what to say. So yeah. All right. So let's see. 7 seconds to go. We gotta put it in on this play.
Centurions call a timeout.
Centurions timeout. Timeout Centurions. Still 7 seconds to go.
What's that?
20 to 8 right now. 7 seconds to go in the first half. All right, having some fans stop by, checking on what the score is. So we've got score Central Virginia Disciples have 8, and Centurions have 20 right now. Centurions are driving. They're down to about the 4-yard line.
Well, they're 3, 6, 7, 8.
Watch Shep in the slot.
Points right here. We're going to throw a quick play. Intercepted in the end zone.
The one thing you didn't want to have happen.
Picked off in the end zone by number 18, Lucas Taylor.
Ball intercepted by the Disciples by number 18, Lucas Taylor.
That'll bring it halftime.
And that's halftime. All right. So we have halftime right now. The score is 20 to 8. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to halftime. Eight. So we're got a countdown here. That's just going to be an approximate on how much time is left to go in this halftime. So we'll just see how things are. So halftime score is the Central Virginia Disciples have 8, and your Centurions have 20. So let's see. So just a little bit about the Centurions. The Centurions were incorporated in 2015 as an all-volunteer 501c3 nonprofit homeschool athletic association, which provides the organizational, legal, and financial framework to support multiple homeschool, middle, and high school sports teams in Northern Virginia. Its purpose is to encourage families to continue homeschooling through high school by providing competitive middle and high school varsity and JV sports opportunities for homeschooled youth. So it's just here in Virginia. If you're not here, you're watching online from somewhere else. If you're homeschooled, you're not able to participate in the varsity sports of your local high school. There are some states that allow this, but unfortunately, Virginia is not one of them. So it's great that we have something like the Centurions Association here for these guys, and also, being a Christian organization, it's really what you want to have.
Don't say anything else.
It's great for these young men and women with some of the other sports that they have a good Christian organization they can belong to, and they can get all of the activities of being on a sports team and everything like that. So this is just an amazing program, and we just. I know I'm very appreciative of having my 2 sons playing on the team, and Mr. Allen's here nodding his head.
We have 3 boys, 2 boys now that are still in the program. My oldest son graduated this spring and is no longer in the program. But we found the program by coming to a Centurions football game, and we were initially introduced to Centurion sports through Randy Boyce, who was on the board and was also at the time the head of the basketball program. He looked at Donovan, who at the time was going to the 8th grade, and asked him, "Hey, do you play basketball?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, we have a basketball team." And at that point, as a homeschool family, we didn't know whether we were going to do travel sports or anything like that. We had done upward basketball, and that goes up to 6th grade, and then after that, kids age out of that. So we did Gainesville Basketball Association for a year, but we liked it in terms of the competition, but in terms of the spirit of the sport, we were looking for something more. We were looking certainly something more faith-centered, and we found NVHAA, and we never looked back. So over the course of, with Donovan, 3 sports, with my middle and my youngest son, 2 sports with basketball and track and field. And then my wife coached for a number of years in NVHAA volleyball. So we are certainly, it's been a blessing to be a part of this organization, and certainly glad that it's here.
Yeah. If you watch any of those volleyball games and stuff like that, she's one of the Twitch people, or it has in the past. Because I know for this, she showed me a lot of stuff, and I still, from time to time, it's like, hey, I'm trying to do this, and it's not working for me.
Yeah.
So it's, as an organization too, it's great that we have all these other, the parents have someone that they can reach out to as well, and it's like, hey, I've got a problem with this going on. What do you think? So, this is a really great organization, and just to be a part of it. And then like the football tournament going down to in Florida in a couple of weeks, like Luke was saying, it's just a really good bonding time for these guys. And not even just our players bonding. Last year, they have in the retreat center, it's like all the teams stay there. So you have 16 teams of guys that are all in the same area. Yeah. So they had a gaga pit and basketball courts and some swimming pools. A little chilly to be in the pool, but and even you go to lunch, and you may sit with your same team, like the Centurions will sit together, but they have the other guys that they've seen that they've been hanging out with in the evening and stuff like that. And it's like, it's all business during the football game, but it's just great that afterwards they can get together and they can have a really good time.
I think it's a great bonding opportunity for the players. I think also with the campground, they're right across the street from the beach.
Yeah.
So I know that a lot of the kids took advantage of going to hang out on the beach. The first night I think that we were there, quite a few of the guys that love fishing, they would go over and fish. So it was certainly a great experience, and we certainly enjoyed it.
It's a lot of fun. So, and with the sports, we have basketball coming up here. I don't know when exactly it starts, but I know the registration's probably online. Everything you can do. It's going to the NVHAA website. Don't have it up on the screen right now, but it's a website that's up there during the game, so you can get all the information there. And wrestling, I thought we were going to have the wrestling coach stopping by today, but I don't see him, and I don't know if he was able to make it here today. But he was over talking to the football players Thursday night and just letting them know how wrestling, helps with football. There's like sort of a reciprocatory, that's the right word, sort of thing. Some of the things you do with how you do stuff in wrestling, like taking guys down, and things like that, translates over to football. And there are a lot of coaches out there that will have their players join the wrestling team so that they do that. And, it's just one of those things where these sports work together. So that's just another great thing. What else do we have for fall sports or winter sports?
I know for winter sports we have basketball. You already mentioned wrestling.
Yeah.
For basketball, too, one of the things that parents are going to want to know is from what's been communicated recently is that kind of slots are filling up fast for basketball.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I think track and field, they are beginning kind of their off-season, conditioning and workout opportunities. So if you have an athlete that's interested in track and field, now would be a perfect time for them to get introduced to some of the coaches for the track and field and begin some of that off-season workout to prepare for the spring season.
Yeah, I ran track back in high school, so I can tell you it's a lot of fun. It's individual, except for a couple of the relays. But you're out there and you're racing against yourself, and the other people. But then it's also you're part of a team, so that you all work together and those sorts of things. So,
well, and what happens from a team perspective in track and field meets? Each event, depending on where you place, you score a number of points.
Right.
And those points add up to overall team success. So, for instance, we were one of the top 2 or 3 teams in Pennsylvania. We had gone, and I think this was the first time that the track and field team had gone to an overnight meet up in Pennsylvania at Geneva College in Beaver Falls, I believe, Pennsylvania. And it was our first time there. So a lot of the other teams have been there year after year.
Yeah.
First time seeing us, and we came away with quite a bit of hardware, which was neat, and just a great experience. And so I think this is the first year too, in terms of our track and field, that we now have kind of the implements for high jump. So my son Corey, last year was his first year doing high jump, so we're starting to incorporate that.
Yeah.
That's exciting as well. So it's a really good time. If you have an athlete that's interested in track, by all means, I encourage you to have them come take a look. It's a lot of fun. The team gels pretty quickly, and just that cohesiveness is key.
Yeah, and that's the big thing the Centurions want. It's we realize not all athletes are going to go on. High school for most people. This is where we end our athletic season, and but it's that teamwork and the camaraderie and just those relationships that you build with your teammates that you're going to carry forward, and you're going to have that the rest of your life kind of thing. And this is a great organization to be part with, and it's just amazing that we have something like this. As a homeschool parent, you don't always think that this opportunity is available to you.
Right. And you had mentioned earlier that there are a number of states, only a handful, probably less than a handful, that allow homeschool students to participate in public school athletic activities. I know that they tried for a number of years in Virginia to pass something similar to what Florida has with that, what they call the Tebow bill, but never gotten that passed. And quite honestly, I'm glad they didn't, because I think what you get from organizations like NVHAA is a Christ-centered experience for your child. They learn to compete. Yes, you can play sports where you're aggressive, but you learn to compete in an atmosphere. It's one where you respect your opponent. You hone your body, your mind, and your spirit. And that is key.
Yeah, and you'll see that at the end of the game when we have the praise circle or circle of praise. I always get it mixed up on which one it is, where the teams will come back together and they'll talk about, hey, number 55 from the other team, I had a tough game against them the whole time, and just sort of shouting out and just saying, hey, this is a great play you had, and it's wonderful to see that both sides, they're able to get together and talk, good things about each other, and the coaches get up there and have a few words, and then the teams will go off on their own and do their own thing. But just to see that, because you're used to seeing everybody shaking hands at midfield, but for them to, after these couple of hours of putting it all out there on the field and beating each other up as much as you can, that they're able to get together and seeing the guys all amongst each other, and depending on some of the schools we play, we can pray, some of them we can't. It just turns out one way or the other, but it's all just it's just a great thing that you can have. And you don't get that. Well, looks like we're getting a whistle here, so we're going to be coming back. We've got about 2 minutes on our clock, but we don't know what that is. All right, everybody, looks like they're calling the players back to the field now. So this is your chance to grab something from the snack bar down there before we get going for the second half of football here. Just a reminder, right now it's the Central Virginia Disciples 8 and your Northern Virginia Homeschool Athletic Association Centurions 20. All right, and I just noticed that I've got 2 H's and not 2 A's down here on NVHAA.
I'll figure it out and be on the sideline for this half, just for like the game.
Sounds great. Thank you for being out there.
Let me do it.
Oh, anytime. Wait, actually, no. You be on the field.
I would.
Yeah, it was great to have Luke here. This first half, providing some of that insight. And then Mr. Allen here, he's got all kinds of insight too. So it's just it's great to have all this knowledge. All right, a little bit of Centurions fans starting to cheer here. Yeah, right. So we're going to switch back to the football screen. So again, so we have that. So everything should be going along okay. Just noticing some of these comments here. We get a little caught up in the game as well, and and then talking with each other here. So yeah, some nice plays down the field there. Shepard Jones on that catch real late in that second quarter. Unfortunately, weren't able to convert that into any points, but they still get the ball here to start this second half. So we're in the third quarter. I think the screen is updated now. So yeah, again, if you have any questions about anything going on with the Centurions, our website's on the top of the screen there. You can always hit that up, or just contact your player, if friend, family, or however they are, and they can give you information or put you in touch with the right people. Let's see, what are we expecting here for this second half of football? Hopefully for the Centurions, more of the same, able to run the ball, able to keep going down the field.
What I'm hoping is that, as far as special teams, that we see, to make sure that there's some discipline on special teams, because I would suspect if I were Central Virginia, I would attempt an onside kick. I'm down 8-20. Started the third quarter, offensively, things were starting to click for the offense. So, I certainly would suspect. Suspect an onside kick to start the half.
That's great. We have all these parent volunteers here. If you look along the sidelines, all of our coaches, the medics, and all the staff that are out there for everything going on, and even us here with the running the Twitch broadcast today, and then Mr. Rodney Stanley up doing the huddle film. We'll probably talk about that here in a little bit, just to let you guys know. All right, second half of football is about to start. Looks like the Central Virginia Disciples are going to be kicking off. All right, hopefully Amari got some rest from that other kickoff return he had. Be nice to see him return a second one, but like you're saying, that onside kick is a big option. You got, Nick Ackerman and Wyatt Moss right up the center of the field. So Nick being a guy on offense, catches the ball and stuff like that, he's used to it. Oh, it looks like a flag on the play.
Right.
By the way, sorry.
One of the things that maybe we'll look at for next year, if we can get another volunteer, is to have somebody out here doing the stats for all these plays, because we're just trying to make sure we can broadcast enough, but we aren't really keeping track too much of the stats. I know some of the coaches will go back and watch the huddle film, and they'll watch the film of Twitch to see. Come on, pick it up.
Fall on it.
Yeah. All right. Was that who fell on that one eventually? Shepard Jones. Shepard just falling on the ball. When it's bouncing past you and all that kind of stuff, just take the ball where it is. You can start on offense and start moving down the field. Like I was mentioning, the huddle film that Mr. Stanley's doing, this is a great thing for all the players and coaches. He'll record each of the plays, and then it gets uploaded to this site huddle, and then from there the players are able to watch all the individual plays, and then when they do film on Mondays, they're able to go back and the coaches can point things out. It's like, hey, we noticed the guys, you lined up this way and this happened, and this play here, and they're able to use that. So that's just a really big tool for these guys to be able to have something like that. And this is something really good for us. After the run, brings up a second and about 2. So yeah, that's really useful. And we have to have a parent volunteer running the camera. Mr. Stanley's not able to make it here all the time, so I know he's shown a few parents how to do that for on times when he's not here. But that's just another thing where we need to make sure we have everybody in all these positions, because if we don't have someone else to do that, they might have to pull us from doing the Twitch broadcast, because the film for the players is going to be the number one important thing. First down after the run for the Centurions. So that's just one of those things. So that's just how things are, and it's great that we have volunteers to do this. And it's just another thing for next year, since we're looking at this is going to be our last home game of the year. Some movement. Ball start by the offense. It'll bring up a 1st and 15. Yeah, since this is our last home game, we won't need any more of the home day activities, but we'll still need everything else that we do to keep the team going. There's a lot of work that's done at all the away games and stuff like that, and we do appreciate everybody that's able to volunteer and come out here and help. We can't do this by just a few people. Oh, they got Lucas in the backfield that time. Loss of a couple on the play brings up second and about 17. Yeah. Hard to tell. Angle as to where the sideline is, the little yardage markers over there. Oh. Flag on the play. Wow, they went to 7-11 and didn't bring us anything? Come on now. Looks like we're backing up another 5 yards. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 22. So it's going to be a bit of a long one there. What are you looking for? No. All right, little pass out there to Lucas Smith. Nice run. Gets back some of that yardage. Still going to be a long 3rd down play.
Might be a perfect time.
Going to be about 3rd and 14.
I'm noticing that their safety is not playing very deep at all. He's playing close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Which is leaving them, the cornerbacks on an island.
Yeah.
Between Isaac, Shep, and I guess there's JP out there.
Yeah,
it leaves those guys on a one-on-one. Okay, now you got number 80 back there playing deep.
Yeah. Thought they have a little bit of a breeze in their face right now for a long pass, but looks like they did listen to you.
That's interference.
That should be a pass interference on that play, but I guess they're going to say going after the ball, you can mug the receiver. Of course, you'll hear comments from me like that every once in a while, but we understand these referees are out here doing their job. They do a great job at it. Just being a Centurion fan, sometimes I just see things a little bit different than they do. So we got number 23, Luke DeGant's on for the punt. And who is this? Number 80 back here in the back, Cameron Penna. All right, Luke's got it. Getting the ball away. Nice punt, end over end. Oh, yeah, nice punt.
Nice bounce. About the 13?
About the
13 to 14?
After the nice long punt by Luke DeGant, should be 1st and 10 for the Centurions, about the 13-yard line. Yeah, that was a nice punt. End over end like that, so it bounces in the Centurions' favor. We've had quite a few punts, I know, that have bounced back towards us. Which is great, and that's something, Luke spends a lot of time working on his kicking. So it's good to see all that work paying off, because having a good kicking game can make a big difference out here. If he wasn't able to punt that far, then they're going to start with really good field position. Nice catch there. Good recovery by number 14, Zachary Fitz. Still. After the catch, brings up a second and about 4. So that was number 1 again. Noah Fleming on the catch there. So let's see. We got going here. Oh, little pass over to the right side, bounces in there. That was an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass brings up a third and about 4. So, yeah, it's a Disciples ball right now. So here we go. Centurions defense needs to come up and do a good job. Looks like they're backing up. Number 1's going right down the middle of the field and picked up by Shepard Jones. Just hold on to it, Shep. All right.
Great interception, great coverage.
Nice one, nice one. Interception by number 4, Shepard Jones, brings the ball back to about the Disciples 25-yard line. All right. Defense came up big again, starting with another short field. So let's see what they can do with it this time. All right, here we got. We got Nick Ackerman heading out onto the field. We got Luke Mosier. We got 33. Lucas Smith out there. Over here on this side. Not sure who that is. Number 18. It's like Isaac Lawson. And farther, this is where we need Luke back over here telling us who everybody is on these lines. Oh, nice pass. Nick Ackerman right over the center of the field. Touchdown, Centurions. Touchdown by number 80, Nick Ackerman. All right, that was a nice one. That's quick.
That was quick. Very nice pass.
Nice pass right over the middle.
Good job by the quarterback to remain, to keep his poise, because certainly that pursuit was coming off that backside.
Yeah, here we go. Centurions going for 2. See what they do on this one. Who do we have? We got Nick Ackerman in the backfield. And is that Lucas Smith next to him? Oh. Looks like Luke Mosier's going to keep it and get stopped for that. So that was a 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is no good. That brings a score to the Central Virginia Disciples 8, the NVHAA Centurions 26. All right, so 26-8. So after that interception by Shepard, then a short field, and they took advantage of it really fast. That pass over the middle by catch by Nick Ackerman scored a touchdown for the Centurions. So here we go. So we got Luke DeGance getting ready to kick off again. Well, let's see. We got we're here not too far into the third quarter, so there's a whole lot of football left and a lot going on here. So let's see, what do we have? So got number 1 back. And I'm not sure who the player is closer on this side. Good to hear the Centurions with their go to work. Kicking it right to number 1. He's got the ball over there. Looks like he's got a full head of steam. And he's met by a host of Centurions. So it's going to be about the 27-yard line. After the nice return, it's going to be about 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 27-yard line.
They do still have Chick-fil-A.
They still have Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
Just a reminder, if you'd like to get Chick-fil-A, please stop by the snack bar before they run out. Again, there's still some Chick-fil-A sandwiches if you're interested in getting one. All right, let's see. Is that Shep coming up from in the safety position?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sort of throwing them off a little bit. Across the center of the field. Looks like it was overthrown. But number 1, Sam DeMoss was there on coverage. Number 80 was the intended target, Gabe Green. After the incomplete pass, that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. All right, we're getting our Centurion cheering over here. Looks like we have officials stopping for something. Maybe they're checking the football out or something like that. Don't know what's going on here. Footballs are provided by each of the teams, so maybe something happened to the ball. We'll see. Looks like it's okay. The officials are happy with it, and we're going to go ahead and get the second down play off. Oh, a lot of movement there.
Yeah, discipline.
Looks like offsides there by the Centurions, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Whole host of guys jumped off there. I don't know if they were going by a different count or something like that. So let's see what we got going on here. So guys right in front of us, so we get a really good view for a change. Usually we're having to look over players, families. Oh, they're getting up, look around, see what this play is. Here we go. Quarterback is back there running. Up, Joey's close. Forced the pass there. That was number 65, Joey Matolo, close on that one. Looks like he's trying to ask the referee something. And the referee's going to tell him, just go back to your side of the field. Let us do our job. You do yours. So, let's see, what do we have going on? So that brings up 3rd and 5. A little bit of a high snap. A lot of guys there. But even if he had caught that ball, number 17, David Lejeune was chasing him down.
He was ready.
4th down. And about 6 to go for the Disciples. So let's see. Let's see what they have. Do they have number 33 back to punt? No, it looks like they're going to go. Well,
they're going to go for it on 4th and about 7.
Hey, come on. If you're over here telling the guy that he's not in a good position.
4th down, good coverage.
Should be a turnover. The ball on possession.
Caleb Majors on coverage again.
Yeah, number 37, Caleb Majors, back there on coverage. So it'll be Centurions football. 1st and 10 from about the 31-yard line of the Disciples. Hey, Matt. All right. So Centurions have another short field to deal with here. So it'll be 1st and 10. We're in this 3rd quarter right now. Let's see what we have going on here. We got Luke Mosier in there at quarterback. Looks like Lance Thompson in the backfield with him. We've got a lot of guys coming. Luke's going right down the center of the field. Looks like J.P. McLaughlin got turned around on that play. And he was going one way and the ball's thrown the other way. So after the incomplete pass, that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. So that's just something they'll straighten out here during the week. See Keon Majors over there sending in a play. Letting these guys know what they need to be doing. Lance Thompson still in the backfield there.
Also, it's $900. If you want to pay.
All right, a little bit of a low snap. Pitch it out to Lance. He's got a couple of blockers there, cutting it upfield. Nice run. Lance holding on to that ball, taking it down the field. That's a nice, powerful run there by Lance Thompson. Enough on the carry for a Centurions 1st down. So here we go. Looks like
excellent run, excellent eyes downfield. Just the time of the game, you got control. Keep control on the ground.
Yeah, just keep moving the ball. So we're here in this 3rd quarter, sending Lance in motion there. Looks like he's going to take the ball again, cutting it back up the middle of the field. Whole host of guys. Looks like just some sort of rugby scrum.
Is that a touchdown?
No, it's close. It looks like maybe the ball's out.
Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry. That's
Looks like a turnover on the play. It's going to be the Disciples football. Yeah, it looked like they had them stacked up there, and everybody was stopping, but now they're gonna bring the ball out to, I guess it was a touchback.
20, so it comes out to the 20.
Disciples are taking over on the 20-yard line after the turnover and touchback.
Yeah, I think coach is talking to one of the refs now, the side judge, because his forward progress was stopped right on the whistle blow.
Yeah. Looks like going across the middle of the field, number 5 on that catch. Number 8, Mark Vivian, able to catch him on that one. A long play by number 5, Johnny Robertson, for the Disciples. Looks like they picked up about 50 yards on that play or so. So it looks like it's 1st and 10 from, we'll call it 25. And they're still moving. They're still walking around, getting the play in. That was just number 1's got the ball coming out here to the left side, met by number 43.
It's a good tackle.
Yeah, Quentin Cap on the tackle there. Got him out in the outfield. After the loss, that brings up 2nd and about 13. So yeah, really good long play for them down the field. Catch and run by number 5, Johnny Robertson. Now they're driving. Centurions are back there on defense. Let's see, heading out to the right. That was Sam DeMoss there on the coverage. Looks like he went up and got a hand on it. So it sort of went away from where the receiver was, so he tipped the ball away. So we got number 13, Red Delberg back in there, or back at quarterback there. Here we go, coming. Plays out here to the left side of the field. Player wide open, going to be in there for a touchdown. So who was that? Is that number 80?
Yeah.
Number 80? Touchdown catch by number 80, Cameron Penna. Across the middle of the field, was that about like 25-yard pass or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2 big plays there down the field. They went 80 yards, and it was two big receptions there, so that brings the score to 26-14 right now. Here we go. Quarterback's going down.
Did it. 2 points
So who was
no
that?
good.
Number 43. Number 43, Quentin Cap on the stop there. So that brings our score to the Central Virginia Disciples 14, the Centurions 26. Yeah, so 2 big plays after the Centurions were right there at the goal line. So they fumbled into the end zone, and that's how it got brought out to the 20. And then the Disciples had those 2 big plays.
And it goes back to that old adage, when you get to the point where they start wrapping you up, just go down.
Yeah.
You got control, so it's
Yeah.
that kind of ball security.
Yeah, it looked like they had them stood up there, and the pile seemed to be moving backwards. And, sometimes you get a quick whistle, sometimes you don't get a whistle, and things like this happen. Looks like they've got 2, 4, 6, 7 guys up, maybe expecting an onside kick here. So we got Disciples. They're kicking short. Number 80, Nick Ackerman. See that's the kind of stuff that you like to see.
That's that rugby training.
Yeah. As a rugby player, first thing he did was secure the ball. You have good field position. You're at the 49-yard line, and instead of sometimes you try and pick it up, maybe you get something where you fumble the ball, you knock it back. You just don't want to give the ball back.
No, especially now that
Centurions football,
game's
1st and 10,
closer.
about the 48-yard line. Yeah, game's close. First thing you do is secure the ball. and you let your offense
live
go
to
ahead
fight
and move down
another
the
day,
field.
exactly.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Lucas Smith.
Right up the middle. Secure the ball.
Right up the middle. Looks like he's going to have enough for our first down. Gain of about 11 on the play by Lucas Smith. Brings up a Centurions first down on the Disciples 40.
And it keeps the clock moving, which is what you want.
One of the Disciple players looks to be a little bit shaken up. All right. Looks like Keon's letting them know what the play is. Line's making sure they all have the right play. Oh, ball's on the ground again. Looks like that one was recovered by the Centurions. Was that number? Who got the ball back?
That was Isaac. Isaac Lawson.
18.
Isaac Lawson.
Fumble, but recovered by number 18, Isaac Lawson. A loss of a couple on the play, bringing up second and about 14. I don't know. I see a lot of dust coming up out of the center of the field. You wonder if it's just acting like some sort of chalk and making that ball real slippery out there. Here we go. Got a little pass out to the left side. That's number 17, David Lejeune, getting wrapped up by a whole host of guys over there on the other side of the field. Probably picked up about 5 on the play. But again, you know,
I believe it's about third and a long 7.
third and about 7 after that catch.
All right.
Yeah. So again, you know, they're sending a whole host of guys to tackle. And when you're there, you're one guy trying to hold on to the ball, and you got 5 guys trying to rip it out of your arms. No, it was movement on the offense. I think they're going to call it on the Centurions. I think it was on the far side of the line. Penalties against Centurions going to bring up third and about 12. So they have to get down to about the 30-yard line on this play. Got Lucas Smith there in the backfield. Oh, they're pitching it out to Lucas. See if he can turn up the field. Getting some nice blocks. First down. All right. Nice run there, Lucas. First down, Centurions. So let's see, where are we? We're about the 25-yard line. Something like that. Oh, something going on here. Some on the sidelines. Maybe the chains got tangled up or something like that. They're just getting things untangled. Chain gang, got to make sure they have everything marked right, because if play comes at them and they have to drop those things and run, you want to make sure you have good markings on where the play is. So here we go. Who's that? Who's that running the ball? Is that David Johnston running the ball? That's number 22. Pickup of a few. Yep, that's David Johnston on the carry. Pickup of about 3 yards, so that'll be second and 7. Looks like he's in the backfield. Let's see, what do we have going on here? So it's second down. We're at
second and 8.
Second and 8. Oh, out to him again. Wow,
That's a face mask.
Face mask. Yeah, we'll have to go back and look at that. Sort of seemed like his head jerked around like it was, but there was no call on the play, and there was one of the refs right there. So that's going to, after the carry, it's going to bring up third and about 4. So third and 4. Still got David Johnson in the backfield there. We have number 18 out this way. we got player needs to get his shoe tied, so he's taking care of that. So let's see, we have number 18, Isaac Lawson here. Seeing 75 up there on the line, Samson Stanley. 55, Lucius Rebelli. 17, David Lejeune. He's more of offside. I think it's Wyatt Moss on the other side. And then 56, Braden Camp. So they're on the lines. We got Shepard Jones over on that far side. And then JP McLaughlin all the way out. So got David Johnson here in the backfield. See what we have. Oh, another. And we're going to have a throw right down the center of the field to number 17. It's David Lejeune on the catch for a touchdown. Touchdown, number 17, David Lejeune. They were able to move down the field.
That
They're
was
pretty
great
good.
pass and catch. Great play.
All right, so it looks like they're going for 2 on this play. Luke Mosier's got the play, taking it in there, see what they're going to run. David Johnson's there in the backfield. Let's see. Here we go. Looks like he's going to fake the handoff. A little pass to Shepard Jones. Oh, and he got the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
2-point conversion by number 4, Shepard Jones. All right, so that's another 8 points. See if my mouth will work. So right now we have the Central Virginia Disciples at 14, and that makes the Centurions have 34. And we're still in the third quarter, right?
Yeah, still in the third quarter.
After that score, it's the Central Virginia Disciples 14 and the Centurions 34. You're landing that, right? He's got Joey's drone up there taking video of the game.
Is that it looks like a Maverick. DJI Maverick?
Yeah,
Is it a Maverick?
it's a Mini 3, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. We got Luke DeGantz kicking off. Good work. All right. Nice long kick. Right to number 1 again. So Noah Fleming coming over this way. Let's see Javi. Disciples are taking over after that kickoff, about their own 15-yard line.
Boy, you talk about
First and
pursuit.
10.
That was just awesome pursuit.
Nice play there by Javi Perez. Been saying his name a lot.
He did come in there like a missile, didn't he?
So get them putting the ball down. Not sure how much time is left in this third quarter. Looks like Michael Stevenson right up the center there. Oh, Amari Boyd coming out from the backside. Looks like they had some good pursuit there. Quarterback was able to get rid of the ball on that pass. Just wasn't able to connect with anybody. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from their own 15. All right, here we go. They're really close to us, so hopefully you guys get a nice, good view of this play. You know, what we need here is a sack from one of these guys. Who do we have? 56 on the other side. That's Braden Cap, and we got Javi Perez on this side, 66.
And then we have Michael Stevenson.
And Michael Stevenson right up the middle of the field. Number 1 off his fingertips. That's again Noah.
Great pursuit by the defensive line. Forced that ball out of the quarterback's hands early.
Just third down. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 10. Here we go. Coach Kevin Majors, letting the defense know what they should be doing on this play. Always coaching these guys, letting them know what's going on. See Coach Brandon Bentley over there talking with some of the players, so they know what's going on. Oh, quarterback's going to take off running. He was down. So
got about a yard.
About a yard or two.
4th and 9.
Brings up about a 4th and 9. 56. I think Braden Cap was in on that tackle. Oh, is that the end of the quarter? All right, Centurion fans, end of the third quarter there. Centurion fans, it's a 4th down, about 8 for the Disciples right now. All right, are they going back to punt? Is that number 33 drifting back there to punt? So that's Ian Delbridge. All right, let's see what they do.
They're going for it. They're going for it.
Going for it?
Yep.
All right, looks like they're going. Oh, just looks like a face mask on that one.
Yeah.
Penalty came in from far away. You know, it even looked like the guys he was running with the ball looked back to the refs, expecting to see a flag coming his way. So, looks like they're going to pick up the first down. Injured Disciples player on the field, hopping off. Make sure I stop this. Alright, so let's see. And they did call it a face mask?
Yeah. Oh no. So it's still 4th down.
After the penalty, it looks like it's still 4th down and about 2 yards to go. So there we go. Big play for the Disciples here. Here we go. Taking off. Looks like he's going to make that first down and a lot more. What is that, number 13? First down picked up by number 13, Rhett Delbridge. So that's going to bring them up to about their own 45-yard line. So that's going to give them a new set of downs, 1st and 10, just to start off this 4th quarter here. All right, starting to get some defense cheers from the Centurions. Oh, come on now. Looks like they're going to get him. So there was a whole host of Centurions on the sack.
He had no receivers open.
Sack on the play brings up 2nd and 17.
And that was certainly a coverage sack. He had no receivers open.
Yeah.
That gave the defensive line a chance to get him. That backed him up considerably.
Yeah, it looked like whoever was going in on this side, if that was Javi, that the offensive lineman just sort of reached over and grabbed him to keep him from going by. Quarterback's going to keep it, head out to his right or his left, and he's still going. Is that going to be enough for a first down?
I think it will be. They're moving up.
Yeah, that carry's going to be enough for a
Just short.
3rd down and about 2 to go. All right, come on. Pretty quiet over here on the Centurion side of the field. Maybe some cheering from home would help these guys. All right, 13's just going to run the ball again. Looks like he's going to have the first down this time. First down on the carry. So, where are they? About the 41? We'll see when this side of the stick stops. I'll call it 42. 1st and 10 from about 42.
Got him. False start.
False start on the offense would be 1st and 15. All right, coaches are here letting these guys know where they want them to line up. A lot going on in this. All right, so we're in 4th quarter here. We got a lot of guys moving all over the place. Disciples getting all set to go. 1st and 15. That coaches are thinking it's going to number 1. It went to another guy over there. That's going to pick up probably about 8 yards on the play, so that's going to bring up a 2nd, and we'll call it 7. Flag on the play. Is that roughing the passer?
Roughing the passer, yeah.
Looks like maybe you're roughing the passer. So that's going to move 15 more yards from the 38, so that should take him to about the 23. Okay.
This is not what you want to see here. Even though we're up in terms of the score, to have the breakdowns and discipline.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line. They've gotten 30 yards off penalties on this drive so far. So that made it so they can convert that 4th down. Oh! Block on the play. Who got that? Did Javi get there?
Javi knocked it down.
Javi Perez. Not much of a shocker in there. Javi was in on that play. So that brings up a 2nd and 10. All right, so 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback's going to keep it and run. Getting some good yardage there right up the middle of the field. Looks like they're down to about the 19-yard line. Can't tell which yard line it is.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 after the keeper. All right, incomplete
Fourth
pass.
and 1.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 1. After the incomplete pass, going to bring up 4th and 1.
That's a great job. Great coverage by Amari Boyd.
Amari Boyd on the coverage there. Yeah. All right. Big play here. Quarterback's going to keep it and run. Looks like he's going to make that first down. So it's going to be a 1st and goal. First down on the carry. It's going to be 1st and goal. Can't tell what yard line. Can definitely hear the Disciples sideline over there. Come on. Tackle him. Come on, guys. Man. Brings up 2nd and goal. Call it the 5-yard line. Don't know what it is. Trying to go by that pylon over there. You know, you got to watch. Number 13 likes to just take the ball down and carry it. And then he likes throwing it to number 1. So we'll see what they do here. They're moving around a bit. And they get to him.
Alvin Perez.
Number 75. It's that Samson Stanley. Sack on the play by number 66, Javi Perez, and number 75, Samson Stanley. Brings it back to a 3rd and goal.
From about the 11-yard line.
About the 11-yard line. That's good. Just keep backing them up. Come on, there's Javi again.
That's holding, too. That's a great sack. And there was holding on that play.
Another sack by Javi Perez. Brings up 4th and goal. From about the 18-yard line. So, let's see. So, these guys getting ready here. Looks like they're trying to get the Centurions to jump off. Here we go.
Turnover on downs.
Incomplete pass means it's a turnover on downs. Centurions football will be 1st and 10. All right. So here we go. Fourth quarter. Centurions have the football.
That was a great sack, and Javi was being held on that play.
Yeah. You know, they know he was coming around that side. So you got to do that. Looks like there was a little confusion on that play. Had somebody coming in there. Here comes Lucas coming around this side. He's going to be tackled by a whole host of guys. Looks like there's going to be a loss of a little bit on that play, maybe a couple yards. Loss on the play brings up 2nd and about 14. All right. Looks like we're trying to get a timeout by the Centurions. Timeout, Centurions.
They're trying to get the right personnel on the field.
Yeah, it looks like they were shuffling guys back and forth in there. So, yeah, so next week we're going to have another football game. Should be probably at 2 o'clock. Again, check the website to make sure, or check with the player, find out when the game's going to be played. We're hearing possibly in Maryland that we'll be playing next week. I think they're still trying to figure out some of this stuff, or maybe they figured it out. I just don't know. So yeah, that should be going on next week around this time. 2 o'clock should be the same game time. But again, check the website, check with your player, and they'll let you know when it's going to be. We'll have something like that out there because we want to have everybody watching this game, cheering these guys on. Because we have one more game for this. Will be next week. Will be the last game that they're going to have during the regular season before we head off to Florida in a couple of weeks. So these guys have been working real hard all year, all season, and we want to make sure that everybody's here cheering them on and making sure that they're going to do everything that they need to do. So let's see. We've got Lucas in the backfield there, and he's got a whole host of guys coming after him, taking him down. Loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and very long. So it looks like they're back within the 10-yard line. So looks like they were keying off a couple things there. So we'll see. We've got 3rd and, what's that, about 24? 20 something.
They're playing a real deep safety. They on defense. So number 30 is playing real deep at safety. They're trying to protect downfield, trying to protect that.
Yeah. So we got 23 Luke Gigants in the backfield. We got number 6 Luke Mosier. Just went up to under center, got some positive yardage.
Get some room for your punter.
There should be Luke Gigants coming in to punt the ball. Got to make sure we get this ball out of there. Brings up a 4th and about 15. So here we go. So we got the Disciples player back about the 45-yard line. So let's see what Luke can do on this punt.
Nice snap.
Nice snap. A little bit of a short punt that's going to hit around the middle of the field. All right, so recovered there by number 27, Caleb Majors. So that's going to bring up the Disciples ball. Are they right around the 50-yard line? No, 45. After the punt, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Disciples around the 45-yard line of the Centurions. So here we go. So we got the defense back out there on the field. Defense has been doing pretty good. The Disciples are going to go. Let's see. Quarterback's going to go down again. Another sack.
Javi Perez again with a
sack by number 66, Javi Perez. Loss of about 8 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 18. All right, we got players coming off the field. Now it looks like they were both able to make it off in time. So we got Shepard Jones back at safety. Looks like the quarterback's going to go. 17. David Lejeune did not let the quarterback get out there. So loss of another couple of plays.
That was just great pursuit.
Great pursuit by number 17, David Lejeune. Loss, bringing up a 3rd and 20. Looks like Zach Fitz was able to make it off the field in time. Centurions fans are looking for some defense here. Oh,
incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass is going to bring up a 4th and long for the Disciples at about their own 45-yard line.
That's what it looks like here.
Yeah. So let's see what we have here. The Centurions defense. They have given up a couple of big plays, but they have been able to lock these guys down pretty good. So let's see what they'll do. Number 18's back passing. Looks like he's going to throw that incomplete pass. Should be a turnover on down. Centurions football, 1st and 10. So the offense is taking over. Again, just want to thank everybody for being here. Just remember, if you're interested in any of the winter sports, registrations are up on the Centurions website. You can get more information there. I think there are a few open practices for some things if you have interest. I know wrestling, if you have some interest in wrestling this year. They're going to have an open practice one of these days. Check the website for details on when that's going to be. That should be here at Manassas Baptist Church. And I know I think some of their middle school wrestlers, they're going to have a lot of tournaments set up for this year so that they'll be able to wrestle quite a few times. Since the winter is the normal wrestling season, that's what we have here. So we got a run by number 18, Isaac Lawson. Some nice moves. Okay. Let's see what we have. That's going to bring up a second down. Oh, first down.
Wow. Great play.
1st and 10 after that carry. Let's see what they do. Guys checking the play, being called in by Coach Keon right now. Looks like we have Luke Mosier over here on the sideline. So we have number 15, Michael McLaughlin, in at quarterback. He's handing off number 18. Nice run. What? And he breaks it free. Oh my gosh. Wow. It looked like they had him stop for that one, and all of a sudden he broke out.
That's just determination.
There was nobody back there. That was number 18, Isaac Lawson, right?
Yes.
Touchdown, number 18, Isaac Lawson. I'm sure Rodney got a good shot of that play, and we'll be able to check that out on Huddle.
Look good.
Yeah, it looked good from here, and he's a little bit higher up. He's in the back of his truck. He's trying to get as high as he can. Yeah, since we're not that much higher than the players here, it's kind of tough sometimes to get good film here. We don't have a press box. And Mike McLaughlin gets a 2-point conversion. So that's going to be what we have 34, so 8, and on top of that puts a 42.
42.
After the successful 2-point conversion, it brings the score to the Central Virginia Disciples 14, the Centurions 42. All right. Yep, we have a comment here. Go Isaac. Yep, that was a nice run there. It was number 18. Isaac Lawson that scored that last touchdown. I'm not sure who caught that 2-point conversion. But we'll have to check that out. We'll see. I'm sure the players all know, and they'll be checking Huddle out. They'll be able to watch it. Looks like they're moving players back and forth. Luke Gantz back to kickoff. Let's see if he can put it in the end zone this time. We need a nice touchback. Looks like number 1's not out there deep for the kick. So nice kick away from the person out there. Nope. He ran into the referee on that one, but luckily it bounced into the end zone, so it didn't matter. He was trying to pick it up, and which would have been dangerous that far back. And
as the rules go, the referees and the judges are part of the field.
Yeah. That's tough. So score the Disciples 14 and the Centurions 42 right now. So we'll see what we have going on. So let's get a little bit of a rundown of some of the players out there in the field right now. We've got number 8, Mark Vivian, back. Looks like he's safety or something like that. See number 35, Amari Boyd. Number 15, Michael McLaughlin out there. Number 22, David Johnson, I see. 43, that's Quentin Cap. Number 1, Sam DeMoss over here. Is that 56 heading over there? Looks like he's going to be in on the play. Good coverage there on that run. 56, Braden Cap. Who do we have? Number 83 jogging on the field right now. John Paul DeGans.
Of about 6 yards.
Oh.
Still Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Oh, still some Chick-fil-A? Yeah. Okay. I'll announce it at the next stop. So let's see what we have going on here. Number 8. Who else do we have out on the field right now? 3:56. We're going for a long pass over here, and Amari's going up for it, but
Almost picked off by number 15.
number 15, Michael McLaughlin, almost picked off that ball. Went through his hands. All right, just another notice. There's still some Chick-fil-A over there at the snack bar, so if you want to swing by and get a nice Chick-fil-A sandwich for the end of the game enjoyment here, that would be great. And just swing by there and see if there's anything else you need. They have sodas and other things available. Yeah, I never know what to say on these kind of announcements. Need to have somebody write me out a script so I can just say that. So here we go. That brings up a third down and across the center of the field. Oh, we got a flag on the play.
Probably going to have
Flag on the play. Let's see what this penalty is. Let me turn that off so I don't make a lot of noise. Holding on the offense. Looks like a holding on the offense. Going to back them up 10 yards from this spot of the foul. Some of the folks in the stands are cheering for that. See where they
decline the penalty of 4th down.
decline the penalty. It'll bring up a 4th down and about 7. Okay, so 4th and 7. See what they have. Number 13, is he going to just take off running? Nope, he's going to throw it across the middle of the field. Picked off by number 43. He's got a little bit of room to the outside, and he's going to go in there. Interception by number 43, Quentin Cap, return for a touchdown. There we go. Centurions defense has been coming up really big all game today. Another interception, return for a touchdown. Have some of our friends over here behind us at the announcers table right now. You want to come over and say hi, Tristan? No? Okay. Sullivan does? Oh. He's over there chilling in his shark hat. So here we go. Centurions looks like they're going for 2 on this play. Michael McLaughlin's in there at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to David Johnson. Oh, nope, he's going to throw it.
Oh, and the catch is
Number
made.
83.
Tipped and the catch
Nice
is made.
catch. Wow. Nice catch by number 83, John Paul DeGant, for the 2-point conversion. Wow. All right, so let's see. Edit scene.
What seems like almost on cue, the sirens are going off.
Yep, sirens are going off around us. You know, we're here near this hospital, but I think they were going off because they knew John Paul DeGant's pulled in that
2-point conversion.
Yeah, so that brings the score to the Central Virginia Disciples 14 and your Centurions 50 right now. It's been a lot of special teams or defensive scoring going on because that's 2 pick sixes they've had.
Yeah.
And kickoff return by Amari.
I tell you, this
for
is the time
99
of year
yards.
that you want your defense, and of course you want the team to put together a complete game, and I think that's what we've seen today.
Oh, nice kick right down the middle of the field. Oh. I guess it's still a touchback even if the guy touches it.
Yeah, it was the day of the ball.
Yeah. You know, it was
slight rule change. Back in the day, that ball would still be live.
Yeah. That ball would be live and he better be jumping on it or something. All right. After the touchback, it's going to be Disciples ball on their 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Hey, where did he touch that ball? Where did the guy that received the kick, where did he touch that ball?
All right, here we go. Oh. Oh. Who threw him down on that one? Is that number 43? Looked like Quentin Cap on that. They scooped the ball up on that catch. It was still for a loss.
Still for a loss.
Wow.
I tell you.
He didn't get. Brings up a 2nd and 11.
Centurions Blue came to play today.
Yeah. These guys are ready to go. It looks like they got 4 guys out on that right side. Haven't seen number 1 for the Disciples in a while. Number 83. Oh, that was close.
That was close. Good coverage, 83. Great coverage.
Good coverage by number 83, John called against. Is that the end of the game?
Is that the ball game?
And it looks like that's a ball game, folks. So we have a final score: the Central Virginia Disciples 14 and the NVHAA Centurions 15. So please remember, there will be another game next weekend. It will not be at home, unfortunately, so we'll have to travel somewhere. Looks like the Centurions are going to be in the championship game. They'll be playing the winner of the Bucks and the Crusaders game that's going on sometime today, I believe. So we hope to see you there. And if you can, swing by the snack bar. See if you can pick up something before you head out. They might have a few things over there still available. If you can, please swing by there. Thank you, everyone, for making it out today. And hopefully we'll see you next week, or if we don't see you, we'll be broadcasting Twitch, so you can always go online and watch the game. All right, just want to thank everybody for watching the game today. Looks like we have 24 viewers still on, so we'll probably let the camera run here for a little bit as we, the guys will gather. Don't know if we're going to have the circle. Looks like the Centurions are staying out there. Looks like the Disciples are heading over that way. So we're probably just going to let the camera sit here. And for me, I'm going to head out that way and see what's going on. See some of our friends here. I'm glad people are able to make it out and enjoy this game with us. So I'm going to head out there myself and see what's going on. So we're just going to put it on mute here for now. There might be a bunch of kids running around and stuff like that. So again, I want to thank you guys for showing up today and watching the game. And if you're available next weekend, we should be playing again. That'll be the championship game. And it'll be the winner of the Bucks and the Crusaders. So we'll see you then.
Well, I was the one, it was like,
All right, so we're going to go ahead and sign off here. Again, we have another game next weekend. Should be in the championship game. And just want to thank, we had Luke Piazza here broadcasting with the first half, and then Mr. Irby Allen doing the camera work for us today so that we could, split all this up and make it easier. And the guys will be watching the huddle film that Mr. Stanley was taking care of today. So again, just want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next weekend.